Being isolated on your journey of life is nothing more than an opportunity to start being vulnerable with one's own self. You heard me correctly. As always, I am speaking out of my own experience. Most of my life, doesn't matter what kind of environment or group dynamics I am involved in, I feel most of the time isolated, be it by my own doing and by others doing. And you are not alone. And to also reassure you, there is nothing wrong with it. The only downside is it is starting to be wrong for you if this isolation or this loneliness starts to almost keep you in a bubble of your own, not always positive perceptions of reality, if not I mean. So you do have to have some type of contacts or some type of community you can actually relate to and converse with. But most of the time, I'm with my own self, you know? And I've came to realize the more I confronted myself with this is because I have to be vulnerable with myself. I have to put my own truth, who I am, what I need, what I want before me. I don't and I shouldn't seek that from others who have clearly shown to me are not capable and not ready of handling that or being able to work with that. And that is totally okay. It's just where they are, it's just who you are. And of course, sometimes it's frustrating, sometimes it's exhausting because it is a deep work that you do for real. You are literally forced to work on those aspects that actually are hindering your progress and process of being vulnerable with yourself, of actually realizing who you truly are. Oh boy, and that is anything else but easy. But the upside from this, though, is that you are able to live your alignment, your authenticity, your power. You're no longer attached or needing of validation from others, from society, and what have not. You know, it's like you become your own individual, your own sovereignty, your own will. And that is the great work of this magical path that I am pursuing, and perhaps you too, you know. And it is important to realize it is okay, you know, and to become strong in alignment to your true expression of yourself and to keep at it. That is a very challenging, a very powerful, and healing journey to be on, and to share this flame to others who may do the same. You know, and what is the ultimate goal? What is the great work or the magnum opus of it? Well, in my case, it's to reach mastery. And now in my spiritual craft. In your case, I don't know. You have to find out what your life's great work is. But you can only do that again by starting to being 100% vulnerable with yourself. Again, it does promise you power, authenticity, freedom, expression of your genius, and what have not. But it is not easy. It's gonna be challenging emotionally, mentally, physically. It's gonna require a lot of sacrifice and introspection. And you have to be ready, ruthless, and impeccable enough in order to do this work. Are you?